a lot of things I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss the business section. I'm going to miss the paper as a whole. I'm going to miss the team that I've been working with for the past year.
Not just on being upper management, but on being and being a part of the paper in general. I'm really going to miss all the people.
I think the thing that I'm definitely going to miss the most is the people.
And I know that everyone says that, and it's a little bit cliche.
Well, I know everyone says this, but just being able to have a place to go every single night at 8 and like be able to hang out with people that I know are so dedicated, so passionate, sometimes tired, but a lot of the times really, really excited and lively.
The newsroom culture, the culture of being with a group of kids who are just as passionate and care just as much about something that has no relation to grades is really special.
The one thing I've always really loved about the Phillipian is the newsroom. Just this awesome physical space. Work together under like an environment that yes is like stressful a lot of the time, but also is so conducive to like this thing that we get to create.
Everyone down there like being excited about the same thing. It's fun to be down there. There's like a sense of community.
That's just something that I think is so special, and it's something that I don't think you can find anywhere else on this campus, so that's definitely a part of the paper that I'll miss the most.
I'm also going to miss this room. This is the archives, and it's one of my favorite parts of the Phillipian. There are papers from the early 2000s to now, and then there are papers from the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and it's really special to look back and see who was advertising with the Phillipian, you know, what were the articles about, who was featured. The thing I'm most proud of is our multilingual section.
We're the first board to put multilingual on the masthead to create official editors, official associates. We now translate into around 10 languages, I believe, which is really, really awesome.
I mean, we got the Owyang to change their title. Longest continuously running high school newspaper. We got ours back.
I think my biggest accomplishment was restarting the Blueprint Conference this past fall term. Bring this really good guest speaker, Richard Louis, who's a spokesperson for MSNBC and NBC News.
Expanding the digital section this year, like I'm sitting here doing a video interview, like we didn't do a lot of these before we got here.
I think we produced a pretty great issue of State of the Academy.
Cherish this job, whatever your job is, while you have it. I think if you get caught up in the day-to-day stress of what your work here might entail, you sort of lose sight of the bigger picture and what you are actually down here creating, which is something really impressive and really awesome.
It's easy to get caught into the day-to-day and the week-to-week of this job and just to be kind of like put down by certain like challenges and things like that, but I would just urge people to take it all in, think about like why they're doing this, and like remind themselves of what makes this project so special.
I'd say the biggest piece of advice I give is to be innovative as opposed to just following the steps of your predecessors. It's really important that you do what you think is right for the paper at that time being.
1 year of being on the paper is a lot less time than it might seem like at the beginning.
I feel like we were just figuring out, we were just getting into the swing of things, and now it's time to go.
I don't know, I feel like my career with the Phillipian began and ended in the blink of an eye. And so I would say if you have any really ambitious projects or really ambitious goals that you want to like set out to complete, start on that early and don't take your foot off the gas.
The number one thing is to know that you're more than any mistake you make, and that you're going to mess up, and there are going to be days when you're just going to have to step away from the paper and be okay with however it looks, because mistakes happen and we're working on a deadline, and that can be tough.
So this is a group of people that do something really impressive on this campus, something really time-consuming. The only other people who really understand why you do that are the other people in this room. From the outside, it looks like this huge time commitment for a newspaper, but those who spend time in the newsroom and know how much more it is than that.
Lean on the people around you, because the people are what make this newsroom so great, and no one can do this on their own. So just to remember that you have people who are always going to support you, people who will always have your back.
I guess like adding on to everything everyone else is saying, just like lean on the people around you. They really become your friends. They really like they will be the ones who will support you the most, who will laugh with you, who will cry with you, who will be with you through everything.
Of like what I'm going to do with all this free time, and like the more I think about it, the less I know, and the more I just want to be like, oh, I just want to come to the newsroom. And that sounds so strange to say, especially after like all this time that I like complained about not being able to do my homework or anything like that. But I guess in the end, I don't know, I really want to be here, and it's really sad that this is the last week. But I'm glad that you all get to experience this in the same way that you did.
I guess I just want to say thank you for all